Hey, what's up everyone? Jeremy Mateo here. Welcome back to my channel. And I know we're finally getting back into making videos regularly again. You know, it's been a while since I've, made a video like this, and a lot has happened in like these past few months. I feel like my life changed so much since my Dubai trip, and it all started because of that, Because after that trip, I had to go buy a Hummer EV for the tax write-offs. I bought this new $1.8 million pool house in Hawaii Kai, sold like a bunch of flips, and already made a six-figure income for 2026. And overall, just starting to go balls to the walls with content creation on Instagram. But I know I've been slacking here on YouTube with the long form content, so here we are. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about my trip to Dubai, what I experienced and what I thought about it, and going over 5 different aspects, which are 1, cost of living, 2, real estate, 3, hospitality and service, 4, quality of life and safety, and 5, energy. I also want to explain to you guys watching that I will be moving to Dubai at the end of the year.
What?
Yes, you heard that right, and this is the first time I'm actually saying this on YouTube, but I will be moving to Dubai to do real estate there. I'm not 100% as of lately because of all the wars and bombings and all that crazy news, but I'm just gonna play it by ear for the rest of the year. And if for some reason it's not this year, it's gonna be next year, like sometime in the future, I have to move there, and I'll explain why in this video later. All right, so let's get this started. So if you guys didn't know, I had a 2-week trip to Dubai from December 1 to December 15 last year. And ever since then, I haven't been able to shut up about it or stop posting about it on Instagram, which by the way, you guys should follow me there. I literally post every single day, multiple times a day. And it's like the only place where I don't let myself slack with content creation, unlike YouTube. So again, my Instagram is @TheJeremyMateo. Shoot me a follow. So anyway, the reason why I went to Dubai in the first place was for a real estate mastermind held by my mentor, Dearonne Bethea. This was a 4-day event to showcase certain new developments or projects by a few developers in Dubai. It was kind of like, to show the type of caliber projects that existed, information about the developers, the return on your investment if you were to buy a new development condo, and, also showing how surprisingly affordable these projects are. Yes, they are actually really affordable compared to Hawaii prices, which I'll get into later on in this video. So although this mastermind was just for 4 days, I decided to go for 2 weeks to, have fun, experience the Dubai lifestyle. And I also went with 2 of my homies, Denzel and Kalaya. And let me tell you guys, we not only had fun, but we had the time of our lives. Like, this was a life-changing trip. So let's talk about the first thing, the cost of living. So I will say that everyone, including myself, would think like Dubai is only for the super ultra wealthy, only for like, the 0.01% of rich people, and that everything from real estate, food, restaurants, groceries, transportation was super expensive. But here's the thing with Dubai cost of living. Yes, there are parts of Dubai that are insanely expensive, but there are also parts of Dubai that are surprisingly very affordable. Like in some cases, more affordable than Hawaii, which blew my mind. Like Dubai has range, my guy. Like it's crazy. So when it comes to like fast food or labor-based services like cleaners, laundry, massages, like food delivery, like stuff like that is actually very affordable. This is like tier 1. For example, I ordered Uber Eats, except over there, their main app is called Kareem. I ordered like a bunch of fast food one night, and the total was like 20 bucks, and in Hawaii, that same exact order would probably be like 60 to 80 bucks or something. Another example is So I ordered a 90-minute massage to my Airbnb through the app. Yes, you can order massages through an app and they show up, massage you, whatever. 90-minute massage, 50 bucks. That's 50. That same massage in Hawaii would easily be like 120 bucks plus tip. Another time I ordered like a bunch of snacks and like, you know, kind of like small groceries and drinks, you know, like a 6-pack of like those huge, you know, bottles of water. You know, I expected the bill to be like maybe 40 to 50 bucks. It was only like $15. That blew my mind. Like that 6-pack of water, that in Hawaii would probably be like 20 bucks, 30 bucks, I don't know. But in Dubai, the 6-pack was $1.50 for the whole 6-pack, like not each. 6-pack, $1.50. What? Like I was like, what is going on here? You know? So low key, you could actually live in Dubai on a budget if you wanted to. You know, you just have to be resourceful and live in the right places. So that was tier 1. The next tier, like the higher tier, this is the mid-level tier. This is like maybe like restaurants, you know, fancy restaurants. You know, we went out to a bunch of nice places and ate some good food. And, you know, honestly, the prices kind of reminded me of like Las Vegas. You know, they're not cheap. They're definitely cost money, but it wasn't anything like insane or unexpected. Like every time we went out to a nice restaurant, you know, and we got the bill, I wasn't surprised. You know, I saw it, I was like, okay, yeah, that makes sense, you know?
Oh, what's up?
Oh shit.
Oh, sorry. Yo, we forgot to pay the bill.
But then you have the third tier, the highest tier. This is like the outrageous tier.
Are you serious?
So one night during the mastermind, we had like a kickoff party at the Burj Khalifa, and it was like at this lounge on the 123rd floor. Super cool lounge, amazing views, very fancy, you know. And they were serving wine, like for the kickoff party, which is cool. It was good. I got really wine drunk, but I was like, yo, I'm in Dubai. I'm on the Burj Khalifa. I'm with my bros. Like, let's get lit, you know? So I was like, guys, let's go to the bar. Shots on me. So we go to the bar and I order like, I don't know, 3 shots of tequila of Casamigos now, you know? We're not talking about 1942 or Clase Azul or anything. This is Casamigos, like very mid tequila. Bartender pours the shots and I'm like, okay, awesome. He hands me the bill and I'm like thinking, okay, maybe this is like 60 bucks, maybe 80 bucks, you know. I get the bill and this thing is $250 for 3 shots of Casamigos. Oh my God. Like, bro, like I make money and all, right? Like, and I'm all up for capitalism and having fun. But bro, $250? Like my face dropped and my friends were laughing. Like Denzel saw the whole thing. Like he saw me smiling, laughing, getting the bill, and then my face dropped. And then Kalai was like, hey bro, like, you want me to Apple Pay you for the shot? And I was like, no, I don't want to be that guy that like offers to buy shots and then after gets a bill, like asks for money later, you know? No, don't do that. So yeah, that was like the third tier of like pricing of like cost of living in Dubai, you know? Like you can definitely spend crazy money. Like it's easy to spend a lot of money there if you want to. But overall, the cost of living situation was really, you know, it was way more balanced than I expected. All right, on to number 2, real estate. So as a real estate broker and investor, this was like the thing I was most interested in on this trip. And honestly, this is where Dubai like blows my mind out the water. First of all, the buildings and developments by all these developers are insane. Like the level of luxury and design was like on a completely different level. And all these buildings, like they have all the names of the developers there. One developer in particular where I saw everywhere was Emaar. Like I saw Emaar. I'm like, who the hell is this Emaar guy? Like he must be balling. But what shocked me the most was the pricing. Yes, there is, again, outrageous expensive real estate in Dubai that can cost up to $100 million or more. Yes, I didn't stutter. That is 9-figure real estate. But also, you can buy brand new luxury condos in Dubai for prices that are similar to older condos here in Hawaii. I saw projects where you could buy like a brand new condo with insane amenities, crazy views, beautiful architecture for like 400 to like 600K. Like I was like, what? And these aren't small projects either. These are massive luxury developments. They've got luxury pools, gyms, concierge, restaurants, retail, everything. Another thing that's crazy about Dubai real estate is like the payment plans for some of these new developments. Some developers allow you to, buy a condo, you put 20% down now, then a year later, put another 10%, another year, put another 10% for like 5 years, whatever. And by the time you get the keys, you've already paid off 60% of your property interest-free. That honestly makes it really accessible for investors all around the world. What kind of investors, you ask? Well, one specifically is me. Yep, that's right. I loved what I saw so much that I partnered up with a good friend, Joey, and we put a down payment on a condo in Dubai. This condo was built by a developer called Sobha, and I'm super excited for it. It should be completed like in 2029. In addition to amazing real estate, when you combine that with the population growth and how fast the city is expanding, you can see why investors from all around the world are pouring their money into Dubai. After seeing all that, and seeing how like real estate values grow in Dubai, I was like, okay, this market is special. I gotta get my skin in the game. And I know what you're thinking, like even with all the things going on right now with the wars and the bombings and the news, like I'm honestly still very bullish on Dubai real estate. They've proven to be very resilient with real estate values, even from like past events like the 2008 financial crisis, Brexit, COVID, they've always bounced back. And not just like a short recovery, like it was a very big recovery. I forgot where I saw this, but like I was doing some research and I found that like in Hawaii, in the state of Hawaii, in all of 2025, in all of the islands, not just Oahu, they had a real estate volume of like 10 billion. That's for all of 2025. This past January of 2026, just January, Dubai had a real estate volume of 30 billion in real estate. And that's just in January. And that is 30 billion USD. That's crazy. So as you can see, there is a lot of real estate activity going on, which is why this was the big reason why I wanted to move there and do real estate there. Hey guys, really quick, if you're getting some value out of this video, please do me a favor and like and subscribe if you haven't already. I'm really trying to grow my channel, and if you like and subscribe, or even better yet, share this video with someone else or a friend, it really helps my channel grow, and I'm really trying to grow this channel. So thank you guys. All right, back to the video. All right, now for the third topic, hospitality and service. Dubai literally might have the best service culture that I have ever experienced in my life. Everywhere you go, people are extremely respectful, they're very helpful, they act with urgency, they're very extremely professional. From restaurants to hotels to like the Uber drivers to store employees, like everyone is trained to provide top tier service. Like at any restaurant we were at, if our phone was dying, all we had to do was ask if they had a charger and they would come out with like a power bank. I was like, what? Like, who does that? No one does that in Hawaii, or no one does that in America, I was like, what? Everyone say hi to Gronky. He's a big fella. He hasn't made it in one of my videos in a while, but this guy's big. Hey, Gronky. Okay, get down. I think one restaurant that we were at, Kalai's girlfriend, Jess, she was very cold and she asked for a blanket. And then they came out with a nice wool fancy blanket. And I was like, wow, that is literally crazy. And honestly, having that kind of service wherever you go, like that makes a huge difference in your day-to-day life as a consumer. Like things feel smooth, very unorganized, you feel taken care of. And coming from Hawaii where, sometimes service can be a little slow or subpar, like this was a huge difference in something that I noticed right away. Like they treat you like royalty over there. All right, for the fourth topic now, quality of life and safety. So the thing with Dubai, like it is very clean. Like the infrastructure is amazing. The roads are huge. There's honestly like not enough roads. Like there's a lot of traffic. I will say there was a lot of traffic, which kind of sucked. But other than that, like there's so many roads, they're building, they're expanding. The buildings are modern. Everything feels new and luxury. And like you have like nice beaches, big crazy malls, nice insane restaurants. You have crazy nightlife, luxury experiences, and like a huge international community. And despite that, from people all around the world coming in, the city is extremely safe. Like wherever we went, you know, especially when it was dark, like if we went to the club or whatever, or like, you know, we're coming back home and it's kind of like dark in certain areas, like an alleyway or a road, whatever. We had no worries at all. Like here in Hawaii, especially if I'm out or like I'm at the club or, well, I don't really club anymore, but if I'm out and it's late and it's dark, you know, you kind of gotta look over your shoulder and be aware of your surroundings. But in Dubai, like, you don't have to worry at all. Like, no one is going to mug you or rob you. Like, even at the nightclubs, like, you don't have to worry about getting into a fight or people acting stupid. Like, everyone is there in Dubai just having a good time. Like, again, you can walk around at night without feeling any worry. Like, all of those things combined, you know, that creates a really high quality of life. How is it so safe, you ask? Well, it's a little weird, but it works, you know? But basically, there's cameras everywhere in the public. Like, I'm assuming it's the government monitoring everyone's safety so that, like, if something bad happens, they could send police or something right away. Now, again, with all the recent news of war and bombing and all of that, I still believe Dubai is an incredibly safe place. The government really cares about its people and their well-being. You know, they have really good leadership. And, you know, so far, like a week into this whole Iran thing, you know, Dubai has proven to protect its people. You know, I can't say I'm 100% not concerned. Like, trust me, I'm seeing that in the news. I'm like, oh my God, what's going on, you know? But I still believe Dubai. I believe in Dubai, and again, I'm very bullish on the real estate and the community as a whole. Now, time for the fifth topic, the last thing, energy or vibes, you know, whatever you want to call it. I'm just calling it that because, you know, I lack good vocabulary. Anyway, so this energy there, this is one of the, like, probably one of the biggest reasons why I want to move there. Like, Dubai has this sort of like, you know, crazy kind of energy that I don't mean to go all woo-woo on you. You know, it's hard to explain unless you really experience it. And I remember Kalaya telling me those exact words, saying it's like, bro, like, I can't really explain Dubai, you just gotta experience it, you know? Because Kalaya went to Dubai on a Dubai trip in December of 2024, the year before I went. And he's completely right. You know, I get there after this trip, like, I noticed in Dubai, like, everyone there seems like they're building something. You know, everyone's a hustler over there. Like, they're starting businesses, they're investing, they're networking, they're building, they're growing. Like, it's awesome. It's entrepreneurship hub. It feels like a city full of ambitious people who are trying to win. And if you didn't know, 90% of the population in Dubai are all expats. Like, people from all around the world moving to Dubai to hustle and build a better life. And being in that environment for like 2 weeks, it honestly like lit a fire in me. Like, I felt the energy, I felt the vibes. I was like, yo, let's go, let's do something, let's build something. It reminded me of like how powerful it is to put yourself into environments where people are thinking bigger, you know, like that, because of that energy, that feeling of ambition, like people are like, hey, we're all here to make money and prosper. Like, that feeling is very contagious. So after that trip, I came back to Hawaii and, you know, I just kept thinking about it. Like, the more I thought about it, the more I realized something, that I don't want to just visit Dubai once a year or whatever. Like, I want to be part of it. I want to be in Dubai. So again, yes, like later this year, I will be moving to Dubai and entering the real estate market there. Hawaii will always be home. I love Hawaii. I love all my friends here. But, you know, Dubai, I just see so much massive opportunity for like me and my next phase of life, my next phase of my career. Like, I just can't ignore it. So yeah, guys, that is my honest review of Dubai, everything that I've kind of noticed or observed or perceived, whatever, you know. And, you know, if you've been there, I'd love to hear about your experiences. Put in the comments, tell me what you thought about Dubai. And if you're thinking about visiting, you know, trust me, it's worth it. Go visit Dubai. It will blow your mind. It will change your life, you know. It will change how you view everything in life. It definitely like changed my views. It raised my standards with everything, like life, business, real estate, and just how like I want to live my life and not settle for anything that's not amazing. So thank you guys again for watching. If you made it this far, drop a comment that says Casamigos below. You know, if you drop that, I'll know that you stayed till the end and I want to buy you a drink or coffee. But yeah, guys, thanks again for watching. I'll see you on the next video. Peace.